This video is going to share with you as a participant how to join a WimbaClassroom session. You will need to either log into Blackboard to access Wimba Live Classroom, or you will need to have had a link emailed to you so that you can enter the session. If you did have an email link, go ahead and follow along, and I will get to the point of where you would enter from that link. If you're entering from your course, you would go ahead and log in as I have to Blackboard. I'm going to click My Courses, and then I'm going to go ahead and select a course. Again, this works for a course or an organization. Once you've entered your course, you will see that there are buttons or links down the right-hand side. You're going to scroll down and find the Tools button or link. This brings up the Tools menu, and from the Tools menu I want to scroll down to find the WimbaClassroom link. Currently I only have one classroom set up within my geometry course, so it is listed under the title here. If I had more than one WimbaClassroom room, they would all be listed there under the title. I'm going to go ahead and click on the link for the classroom. Now, if you were emailed a link to access the Wimba session, you would click on that link. You will be asked to enter a participant name, so you would enter your name, how you want it to appear to all of the participants within your session, and then it would bring you to this screen. Since this may be your first time using WimbaClassroom, or maybe your first time using WimbaClassroom on the computer you're using, you will want to run the Setup Wizard. Let me click on that button. When it starts, it's going to quickly go through the pop-up windows, check Java, check for the signed applet, and then check for the text chat. After that, I will hear a brief sound to check that I can hear what's going on in the classroom, or the playback or the audio. And then when I click next from there, it will have me record. You'll hear me speak. It will record that, and I will hear that back to know that my microphone is working. So let's go ahead and begin. Okay, so it's going through the steps. I'm going to go ahead and click Next. When I click Next,
congratulations. If you can hear this message, audio playback is working properly on your computer. Please click Next to continue.
okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click Next since I heard that. Now I'm going to test my microphone. I'm going to hold the talk button. Testing. And I successfully ran the Setup Wizard. Now, if you have an issue, it will help you to troubleshoot. You may also call the Wimba support line to get assistance for troubleshooting. It is recommended that you run the wizard prior to your webinar session. You don't want to wait until you've got 2 minutes till the session begins, because then you may not have time to troubleshoot if needed. Now, if you're having computer issues, or if your session has been scheduled when you cannot be at a computer, you'll notice over here that you have phone access. You're given the dial-in number as well as a PIN code. So you can call in from the phone, and you'll be able to hear what's going on, and people will be able to hear you. You just won't be able to see the text chat or anything on the screen. So you'll still be able to participate. So I'm ready to go ahead and enter the room. I'm going to click that link. It does take a second for WimbaClassroom to load. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, when you enter your WimbaClassroom session, I got a little noise there, a tone to let me know that I've entered successfully. The list in the center here will be all the participants and the facilitator that's running the webinar session. So that's right here at the bottom in the center. There's also over to the left here, there's a text chat window. You could come in and say hello and see if you get a response. If you're running the webinar session, you might want to welcome your guests as they come. You might want to say hello to other participants as they enter. So again, that's the text chat window that can be used. Let's go above the text chat window. If you want to talk, you have an option of either clicking this talk button. So you can click the talk button for the participants to hear you. Or in place of clicking the talk button, you can also use the control key on your keyboard. Here, next to the talk, you can adjust volumes. Next to that, you can use a webcam with Wimba Live Classroom. You can click on the telephone. That gives you the call-in information. And then you have some options here that, again, allow you to adjust your volume for your microphone and your headset or your speakers on your computer. When you're participating in a session, you might be asked to say yes or no. Do you agree or disagree with something? Well, there are these buttons underneath the list of people that are participating, and if I agree, I can click the check, and it appears right beside my name here. I can click the X if I disagree, and again, it appears next to my name. You can click on it again to remove it, or the facilitator also has the tools to clear everybody's checks or X's as needed. If you have a question, or you might be told to raise your hand, there's raising your hand. You click on raising your hand and you get a number underneath the hand in this column. The hands would be numbered in the order they were raised, so it helps the facilitator call on people. Then you also have emoticons, so you can click on a thumbs up if you agree, thumbs down if you disagree. If you're confused, you can click on the question, you can clap, you can laugh, and if you click on one of these, it does appear in the text chat window. So if somebody cannot hear, they don't have the audio, they can see that somebody is laughing, and it appears over there as well. Again, your facilitator can clear those, or you can by clicking the empty circle. So that kind of gives you the basics of entering, running the setup wizard, and using some of the participant tools in WimbaClassroom. Thank you.